The Eighth Amendment states that no excessive fines, excessive bail, or cruel and unusual punishment should be used against the citizens. This was created because the British used to use unjust methods of treatment such as like tarring and whipping and branding and other forms of public humiliation to punish the colonists if they did something wrong. So this angered them. So in order to prevent this from happening again, they created the Eighth Amendment. To prevent any unfair treatment of a citizen who may have committed a crime, the Eighth Amendment requires that any fines that are placed upon a convicted criminal should be reasonable.
A few moments later.
The Eighth Amendment protects its citizens is any bails that are placed upon a convicted criminal have to be reasonable with the crime that they committed. For example, if you stole something minor, a crime like stealing a lollipop from a grocery store or something like that, the bail that is placed upon you cannot be $1 million. It has to be reasonable with the amount of crime that you committed.
Why did you do it?
What? She looked at me wrong.
On account of physical abuse, I set bail at $3 million.
What? The Eighth Amendment also prevents the government from inflicting cruel and unusual punishment against criminals. Example being, if you were to commit a misdemeanor, they can't send you life to prison. And they cannot use punishments such as tarring or whipping or public humiliation like they did against the colonists, which today would be unconstitutional. They believe the punishment should be quick and reasonable so that it prevents further crime in the colonies.
That's 8 lashes, partner.
Boy, I wouldn't want to steal something and run into that bear. Luckily, the Eighth Amendment protects us from people and bears like that one. Now, those are just some instances that could happen dealing with the Eighth Amendment. Other court cases that deal with the Eighth Amendment are Harmelin versus Michigan, Roper versus Simmons, and Francis versus Ressweber.